Now we're going to read a great Halloween book called Happy Halloween, Curious George. It's one of my favorite Curious George books. You can tell from the cover there's lots of great Halloween stuff inside. And then look at Curious George, silly as ever, with wearing that as a hat. Pumpkin Patch. Picking out a pumpkin. Pumpkins round cover ground. Vines twirl, children whirl. Cool breeze blows the leaves. Happy shouts are all about. Time to pick a pumpkin out. Look at everybody having so much fun in the pumpkin patch, trying to figure out which pumpkin they're going to pick. Leaves go crunch, picnic lunch, apple cider, open wider, finger licking, pumpkin picking. They even brought a little lunch to the pumpkin patch. Oh, look at George here. Small and large are in supply. Look at that one. It's huge. Oh my. I bet that's the one that George is going to pick. And then what else are they going to do for Halloween? Decorations. Decorate the house up right. Perfect for a spooky night. Time for lots of Halloween fun. Celebrating has begun. They're getting the pumpkin ready. Cutting off the top and taking out the seeds. Jack-o'-lanterns, scary faces. Ooh. Ghosts and goblins, take your places. Making a scary face here on the pumpkin. Cobwebs over every door. Surely tricks and treats in store. Now it's time to wait and see just what Curious George will be. What's going to be Curious George's costume? Let's see. Costume fun. Now, George could be a ghost inside a big white sheet. Or he could be a monster who gobbles every treat. Or he could be a black cat. They jump from here to there. The fun of Halloween is deciding what to wear. Those are all three great costumes. He could be good at any of those. Oh my! But what will George be? A monster, a ghost, or a cat? It looks like George's costume includes a yellow hat. That looks awfully familiar. A game of Boo. Who could be behind that mask? Who could it be? Oh, who? He's ready now for Halloween, so he can shout out, Boo! Who's that with those little ears? Who could it be? Oh, who? That little ghost is your friend George. Watch out as he shouts, Boo! Who's that playful monkey there? Who could it be? Oh, who? It's George, you see. He shouts with glee, Boo to you and you. George is having fun as a ghost. And look at all the great masks. Scary. Trick or treat. Trick or treat, costumes galore. Why, George, look who's at the door. One teeny tiny ghost in white. Two grinning pirates. Ooh, what a fright. Three witches wearing pointed hats. Four mummy friends and 5 black bats. Those are great costumes. A bowl of treats sits waiting there, and George has just the plan. He hands them out to all his friends. Look at him. as only monkeys can. George is handing out candy to the trick-or-treaters, and he's doing it in such a silly way. Oh, and look at that! The doggy is dressed up like a hot dog. So even a dog has a Halloween costume. Well, that's a great costume too. Ooh, now we have a costume party. Oh my, what a party! All your friends are here, ready to join in the Halloween cheer. Look at everyone. Astronauts, chefs, and ladybugs. I see a ladybug there. Ladybugs too. George, can you guess just who is who? Now look at George's. I think I know who he is now. Let's bob for apples. Pin the witch on the broom. Who? You won both costumes and best costume? It's been such fun that you don't want to go. But little monkeys needs their rest, you know. So it looks like he is dressed up like the man with the yellow hat. And then the man with the yellow hat, I think he's supposed to be a bee. That's another great costume. Oh, now that they've left the party, it's Goodnight George. Time for bed, George. Tuck in tight. Now close your eyes and say good night. You've had quite a day with all your friends, but this Halloween has come to an end. The goblins and the princesses are now counting sheep. The ghosts and the witches have all gone to sleep. Halloween will be back. There's no need for sorrow. But what's that over there? He's got a costume for tomorrow? It's got to be a cowboy tomorrow, even though Halloween's over. So much fun to wear different costumes. What a great Halloween book.